3 hours from 16.39 BST. Thousands of people are expected march in New York to call for an end fossil fuels. Good morning, blog readers. Thousands of activists are expected come New York on Sunday march end fossil fuels. The protest will begin at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and the rally led by New York's Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is expected to begin at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The demonstration will take place just days before the United Nations Climate Goals Summit, which UN Secretary-General António Guterres said would focus on bold new climate promises. On Friday, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said President Joe Biden is not currently scheduled to attend UN Climate Summit, a decision that is unacceptable, said Jean Su Mart, Energy Justice Director at Center for Biological Diversity, one of group's organizing event. He added now is time for Biden to lead on the world stage and show that he means it when he calls climate change existential threat to humanity. More than 650 global climate actions were taken earlier this week, with more expected in the coming days. Youth-led organizations, including Greta Thunberg's Fridays for Future, have played a leading role in organizing mobilizations. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates. Updated at 16.46 BST 7 minutes ago, 19.04 BST. Among the many signs protesters are holding as they march to end fossil fuels, mention of gas stoves is also emerging as a theme. This April, New York became the first U.S. state to ban gas stoves in new residential construction as research emerged about the dangers to human health. Protesters in New York today have gas stoves on their minds. This April, NY State became the first state to ban gas stoves in new residential construction. U1 Kuoxer 0. Aliya Uteuova September 17, 2023. Updated at 19.06 BST. We are in our lunch counter moment for the 21st century, he said. A Louisiana native, he said he was excited to see demonstrators supporting environmental justice activists fight to end petrochemical construction in the southwestern United States. We need to end fossil fuels in all their forms, he said. Protesters chanted slogans, "We cannot be stopped. Another world is possible." Others sang Leonard Cohen's Anthem, "There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." Updated at 18.48 BST 40 minutes ago, 18.30 BST. Here's Guardian visual correspondent Aliya Uteuova's video of this afternoon's fossil fuel march in New York City. Activists will march to the United Nations ahead of the UN Climate Goals Summit, which is scheduled to take place in a few days. Thousands of protesters in NYC begin their march for the goal of end fossil fuel. United Nations EWCZSkdlFX. Aliya Uteuova September 17, 2023. I think this is a real moment of reboot after pandemic for the great climate movement in streets, he said. It's nice to see people getting back there. He said the crowd reflected the diversity of New York City. I am happy to see that there are a lot of older people.